I am Amey. I am a computer engineer, and most of the time I spent in Mumbai doing my education and the start of my work. But currently it has been shifted to Bangalore, which is even better city to work at in the space of IT, in the space of startup and all these things. Which is why I am currently in a happy stage and nervous and excited about joining new company, getting to know the people whom I work with. I pursued computer engineering. I got to know that I am not very much interested in coding as such, right? Because that's the main part that you do on the industry level. Then I started to realize that I am giving these insights, but my insights are not getting utilized. I am not getting to visualize the whole breadth of my insight and whole consequences of certain things. So what I did was I started reading about product management. And that is when I got to know that product management is a very vast field. So, there was no as such structured knowledge over the place. First place you go to is internet, and if internet doesn't give you structured knowledge, there are two things. You will go down into the spiral, or you won't be engaged in that particular type of knowledge. So, which is when I heard about Upraised. A great journey to be with Upraised, not only because of the content that they gave, but also because of how as a student I absorb that kind of knowledge. So first curriculum was simple, that you have to pass phase 1 to go to phase 2 and phase 3. So my goal was to crack phase 1. So what basically was phase 1, phase 2 and phase 3 was nothing but the course itself divided into 3 forms of content. Right, so maybe might be considered as what you need for a product managerial job at a beginner level, intermediate level, and advanced level. Right. So what happens in beginner level is, when we speak about the content, is you get to know about the problem solving. Right. You get to know about how decisions are approached. Right. So in the meantime, you get to know how you should approach a particular kind of a problem. One thing is repeated, I guess, throughout this product manager spectrum is there are no right or wrong solutions, right? You have to just think about in a more deeper and deeper way and more broader and broader way. In phase 2, the major part that I remember was mock interviews, right? So P2Bs. So P2Bs was great, and while giving P2Bs, you had the scope of going through 2 types of problems, right? First that is given to you, and first that is given to your peer. So which is where it becomes interesting. On Twitter or something, I saw that there is a product teardown competition. It was a product teardown competition, a case study, let's say, competition for organized by product folks community of the product INDmoney. Input I took from Upraised. I learned a lot of things, and I also explored by myself, and got to know about other things as well. And then it was also me who was looking at the product, and the product teardown was just an output that I submitted, and I ended up winning it. Applying these things, but getting a sense that we have not learned about this product. This product is completely new. So how do we apply the concepts? How do we apply the frameworks and structures that one should follow, right? Because also structure completely matters, and this was the thing that I was lacking in phase 1. Okay, so phase 1 I had a lot of thoughts, but I had a lot of content and solutions and pain points, but there was no proper structure to a particular problem or to a particular opinion. So which is when I started realizing that I have to go through these concepts, I have to implement this, and I completely did that. And then a presentation happened in front of CEO and head of product of INDmoney. They liked the presentation, and I went through their questions as well, that what are the things that I missed on, that maybe I didn't apply from the curriculum of Upraised, or maybe I didn't think of this, so in this particular point of view. So which is why it was great, and to look back on all the things that you did. Yeah.